at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You're listening to
Northern Life Public Radio
on 102.7
KCHW. Tooele.
Good morning, everybody. It's your KCHW morning show. It is Wednesday, April 8th, and we are here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, Miss Sharon Ludwig, struggling with the headphones over there.
Yeah. And Miss Paula, not even bothering.
And Miss Paula. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
It has been one of those
I have no sound.
hurry, because everything is running behind today. But good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Surprise, I'm back on the radio. I wasn't fired.
No, that
was terrible.
It was rude, rude.
Wow, it was. I do apologize. It was an April
He
Fool's
thought it
joke.
was an April Fool's joke.
Well, it was April Fool's. It was.
Yeah.
It was. And Chuck and I know he didn't mean it, but it was just like, I was listening at home going, what happened?
Well, also, because we did talk about doing that. We had a discussion about that being the April Fool's joke. You were in on it, but apparently I sold it too hard.
You sold it, man. You're a good actor.
Which, I do apologize. I'm sorry if it caused you any harm. But at the same time, when you get phone calls because people are upset about your April Fool's joke,
Right?
That is a definite degree of success in an April Fool's joke. But we love Paula. We would never fire her.
Okay, are we live?
I do apologize for that.
I'm not.
We are live.
We are
How come
live.
she's live and I'm not.
You know this happens every Wednesday.
I know.
There's a delay. It's about a minute or two.
No.
But we'll get there.
No. I mean,
Just hit KCHW.
Yeah, sometimes you got to refresh it.
There, and now hit the red dot.
There
we go.
See, I'm technically not very good.
It is all good. I'm just happy to be back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am happy
Sharon?
to be back.
Your microphone is backwards. Can you spin it around to the black letters face you? No, just you can. Yeah, there you go. Just spin it around. Spin it towards you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
It's not spinning. It's
there we go. It's
not
wedged.
gonna move.
It's wedged in there. There we go.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Can you hear me?
Right?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay.
That was the most annoying commercial ever. Ever.
I always liked it. You know, some of my favorite commercials are that the Mayhem guy.
Oh,
For that insurance company. Those are some of my favorites.
Oh, I could never understand those. I was like, what? What is he talking about? It took me a while.
I just love the actor. You can tell he's just having the time of his life doing those commercials.
Throwing himself around and, pretending to get hit by a car and, all that other crazy stuff. Yeah.
Well,
what is that, progressive? What?
I'm not sure.
We can't mention that.
No, but that's okay.
That's true.
So,
all right.
Yeah, it's a new week. We've got some new stuff going on. 49 Degrees North. I want to give a huge thank you to 49 Degrees North for sponsoring us throughout the winter.
We love you, 49.
You can keep an eye on ski49n.com for more events happening throughout the summer, for ways to get your lift tickets for next year, and maybe send them an email or message to thank them for supporting us throughout the season. That would be wonderful. Or just thank them for being awesome. So really appreciate you guys.
They did such a great job grooming those mountains.
Oh man,
just making it a beautiful skiing experience for everybody. Even though we didn't have the snow that we would have loved to have this year, boy, the mountain was beautiful.
There were many times throughout the winter when they were the only ski place open.
The only
in
one
the region,
open. Yeah.
in the entire region. So
yeah,
thank you guys for everything. Hope to have you back next year. Maybe even for some stuff through the summer. But yeah, thank you
We
guys.
did not get our ride up to the mountain to the
No,
peak.
we didn't. And that was probably on me. I didn't set that up.
But you know what's really cool?
What's that? What's that?
I'm super excited because I was hearing somebody talking about getting to work on that lodge up on the mountain.
Yeah.
So I think next year might be really exciting. I can't wait because we were supposed to do a
Spoilers. No
right?
spoilers.
We were supposed to do a broadcast from the top at the top lodge.
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? We could ride the chairlift up, set up in the morning. I'm just curious how we're supposed to ride up on the chairlift with all of our gear. I think they were going to take us up in the
They were going to take us up in the big snowcat.
Ooh, that would be so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But I know this year with the weather conditions and everything, they were being a little more careful with that than they normally normally are. So
Oh, definitely. But I'm excited. Thank you, Sarah. Okay.
awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for that, and let's go ahead and get into the weather report.
All right. Well, I'm staring at it right now, and I'm shooketh, man. Shooketh.
Shooketh.
A high of 62 today, sunny. Winds light and variable with a low of 36. Still going to be a little cool in the evening, so you might not want to turn off your heater just yet.
You know, I got to say there was ice on the car this morning driving in.
I thought it was a little cold,
There was actual ice on top of the car. I
Yeah.
hate ice.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I went out to check something in the greenhouse, and the grass crunched.
Yeah.
I couldn't see frost, but I could hear it and feel it crunching. You know,
Yeah.
which just means there's frost there.
There's
I
frost?
saw it
Yeah.
on the top of the
Yeah.
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
definitely there.
man. Yeah, definitely cold. Last night I was like, I was telling Daniel, I turned down the heater. Maybe I should have not turned it down quite so far.
We did the same thing. We turned on the heater. We had windows open.
Right?
And we didn't have the air conditioners up yet, but actually we did one day. A couple days ago, we actually turned the air conditioner on a little bit.
Wow.
And then come last night about midnight or so, my wife's over there on the couch. She's like, "Oh, it's freezing in here. What's going on?"
Yeah, turn everything off.
Well,
gosh.
just tell her that you're practicing Norwegian. They open their doors and windows for at least 15 minutes a day
I love
all
it.
year long to
Yep.
clean out their
Yes.
houses.
Yes, and air out. And
Yeah.
did you see one of our neighbors in Shuila had all of their blankets out airing on lines?
No.
Oh, I saw that. I loved it. I was like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
They had lines strung between their trees and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they were either building an epic family fort or I think they were airing out their blankets. And it was just so cool.
Why not both?
Right? Well, yeah, exactly. I was like, yes, I want to do that at my house too. It was really, really cool.
We have hooks up in our large industrial hooks in our living room, and that's when we want to put up a blanket for it. We actually string rope across the ceiling
You are cracking
and
me
do
up.
a massive blanket for it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we can watch TV in there. It includes the couch and everything. Oh yeah, it's nice.
All right. So we're going to look for an invite for Chuck's house for Blanket Fort movie night.
The problem is it gets really hot in there, and sometimes you got to be careful what you eat before you go in the blanket for it. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Okay,
I don't know if we're
and
oversharing.
on
And back
to
to weather.
tomorrow's weather.
All right, so I didn't give the date. So today is April 8th. And as I said, a high of 62, a low of 36. Tomorrow, a high of 67. Am I looking at the right place?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. Wow. High of 67, a low of 38, sunny skies. Friday, a high of 71. We have broken the 70 barrier. A low of 48, partially cloudy skies. Saturday, the 11th, we have a high of 63, a low of 45 with evening showers. Sunday, the 12th, we have a high of 58, a low of 41, and showers. Looks like the showers on Sunday, the 12th, are going to be all day. More in the day, lessening a little bit in the evening, but it does say chance of rain for the evening is 40%. So it's a good day to get rain on your gardens if you've started planting.
Oh yeah.
Monday, the 13th, we have a high of 54, a low of 39 with morning showers. Tuesday, the 14th, we have a high of 55, a low of 40 with cloudy skies. Only 18% chance of rain. Looks like there's a higher percentage of rain going on in the evening. It says cloudy skies early with showers later on at night. Wednesday, the 15th, we have a high of 52, a low of 34, and again showers. Looks like those showers are going to be on and off all day. Overcast with rain showers at times during the daytime and rain showers early with clearing later at night.
So then I want to look ahead for the 18th. Isn't that the citywide cleanup? What's our?
It is.
Looks like it's going to be cool. A high of 58 and a low of 37 with cloudy skies. So it actually is going to be a great day for the cleanup.
Yeah,
We might get some rain, about a 24% chance of rain.
It looks like that's only in the evenings, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it says cloudy, high 58, wind south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour, and then mostly cloudy in the evening with periods of showers after midnight.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like the rain is going to hold off during the day. So it'll be a good day because things will have been kind of cleaned off with the rain on the 15th. And then it's going to be kind of partially cloudy for the rest of that week.
Yeah.
And highs are going to stay in the 50s for the most part and the low 60s. Nothing close to freezing except for Thursday night, a low of 34.
Yeah.
So citywide cleanup should be good.
So Sharon, as our local closest thing we have to a gardening expert,
Right?
when would you say it's safe to plant?
Well, you can plant all kinds of things as soon as you can work the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, the root crops like potatoes and carrots, and you can plant peas now. I wouldn't plant beans, and I wouldn't plant corn. Our last frost date average is May 15th, but around here it's been about half the time we get one later in the end of May. We get a surprise frost.
Okay.
So
okay.
if you plant and then 2 or 3 weeks later you've got all your leaves up, that frost is going to hit. So
yeah.
if you wait on some of those crops till about 2 weeks before your last frost, or 2 weeks in the middle of May to plant.
You can probably get those going inside now.
Well, if you wanted to, but some things you just don't. I mean, you don't plant corn and then transplant
right.
it, or beans. But and the thing is, once the soil warms up, the things that you plant will catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, those lazy gardeners that don't plant until Memorial Weekend, their gardens are about the same as the guys who plant the 1st of May. When you get to the middle of June, the end of June, they look the same.
Right.
Because the ground is warmer, and then things just take off.
It always amazes me the way corn grows, because you plant it later in the season, and it's still ready before anything else. Man, it just shoots up like crazy.
Yeah.
And then boom, you've got corn.
Yeah. They say it needs to be knee high by the 4th of July.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say that my dad is in Nebraska, and that's a big thing. Every time I try to grow corn, he just looks at me and shakes his head. Well, it's July, Paula.
You
It's never knee high.
you don't know nothing about no corn. Yeah.
Good morning, Gail. It says Gail is watching. Gail Cherupi is watching.
Good
Sharapi.
morning.
Choppy. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, Gail.
That's all right.
All right. So do we have birthdays or anything happening?
We do. Let's see here. All right. So today on our Tree Valley Lions Club calendar, we have Jim Carvalho, our neighbor over there, Debbie Lawrence, Bill Frizzell with birthdays. Then John and Melissa McKenna have an anniversary.
Oh, happy
Nice.
anniversary.
So happy birthday and anniversary, everybody.
Ready for the birthday song?
I am ready.
All right. Happy birthday. Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay. Yay. Jazz hands, Sharon. Jazz hands. There we go.
Okay, I don't know why you have this is up, because this is spring break.
Sharon doesn't like birthdays.
Oh.
I do. Like, is this May?
Don't they still offer free breakfast?
No, it says April. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I know a lot of schools actually do offer breakfast for kids when they are on break. So I don't know if Guess
I don't
Elementary
know.
does. But if you are open and you know what? That's probably why there's no food.
Yeah.
There's no food.
They've just
You can have apple juice. There we go. So they're
the
not offering.
regulars. Yeah.
Good to know.
And there's nothing on the C to 8
This whole week.
this week. Right
Yep.
there.
Well, that's okay. Happy
Alrighty.
spring break, everybody. Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yay. I
good
messaged
day.
Bridger yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
right? Our local thespian who did such an amazing job
As Mr.
as
Warbucks.
Mr. Warbucks and
Yeah.
Annie. We are looking for some youth to read the Declaration of Independence on the 4th of July.
Do you need one of them, or do you need 2 utes?
What's a ute? Oh, we went there. We did. We're looking for about 5, I think. If you break up the Declaration of Independence into little paragraphs, it's about 5, maybe 6, but I would say no more than 6. So, yeah, I messaged him because he was one of the volunteers that came to the chamber what were they called, Sharon? Not the chamber, the city council.
Oh, the high
The-
school kids.
The
yeah,
high
they
school
were
kid
some
was
kind of.
Bridger and the young lady.
Yeah, they were some kind of representatives.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I thought that they would be perfect, but I don't have her contact information. But I have Bridger's.
So
So yeah.
I will have to say I don't know if we talked too much about Annie last week, but excellent show, and Bridger looks fantastic with a bald head.
Yeah.
He was so good.
I
yeah.
mean, he's usually got that big, luxurious curly head and shaved.
Right.
I was blown away. I'm like, wow, you have a great head to be bald.
Right. And you know what? He was so fun. He was so fun because what does everybody want to do when somebody shaves their head is they want to like feel your head.
Yeah.
Don't
And
touch somebody's
so
head.
he knew that. And so he would, he would wait. He'd make everybody have that moment of wait. And then he's like, do you want to touch my head? And it was like, yes.
Well, and he was telling me that he was putting this special stuff on it so it'd shine.
Oh yeah,
Oh, how fun.
that's awesome.
Oh, how fun. Well, whenever you shave your head, it comes back thicker and more glorious
yeah.
than ever. So,
But sometimes people with curly hair, it'll come back straight.
Yeah,
No.
or
That's the
straight
thing.
hair could come back.
Yeah,
Curly.
no.
yeah, exactly.
Do
Yeah,
not say that.
that's-
They're not. No, it's not going to happen, Bridger.
That's totally a thing.
No.
I'm a little jealous though, because I do have a bald head under this hat, and mostly bald anyway. But my head looks like a bowling ball. It's almost completely, totally round, and he's got a great shape. So there's that.
Now I'm trying to think of what you look like with no hair. Hold on.
I look like this with no hair. There we go. I look like me with no hair.
Well, I'm super excited about the next offerings, of course, going on at the Center for the Arts, which brings us to our community calendar.
Yes.
Yes.
We got lots of stuff happening.
We do. Lots. Okay. Now, if I can see it, yes.
And now Sharon's going to do her thing.
Oh my gosh, hold on before you start.
Okay.
Gail says at the end of the show, the cast signed his head. That is brilliant.
That is fantastic.
How fun. How long did he walk around with Sharpie on his head? He probably still has Sharpie on his head.
I don't know. I saw him at Safeway. He works at Safeway. I didn't notice that if he had anything on his head. I would have thought it was a tattoo, I guess.
Oh, how funny.
Bridger walking around with a tattoo on his head. I love it.
Okay, today is Wednesday, April 8th, and we start the morning with pickleball. Now, I've been told that it may be at the golf course
Yes.
because of the warm weather. So, check the Facebook, check the Chihuahua Pickleball Club at Facebook to find out whether it's at the gym, JMS gym, Jenkins Middle School gym, or up at the golf course. Today is the second Wednesday, so it's Chill with the Chamber at noon at Fired Up Pizza. And this evening, there is a special opportunity. It's called Why Me? And it's at the Guess Elementary. And I can't read this because it's in the dark, but it is to learn about volunteer opportunities and especially for youth.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And so it is at 6 p.m. this evening at Guess Elementary School, hosted by Ron McCoy, former Chihuahua mayor and city council member. And then speakers are going to be Mayor Baxter and Chamber President Tiffany Cox. They have one
Nice.
more, but I believe he's had something come up.
Actually,
So-
that other person is me.
Oh, that other
Yeah,
person
yeah.
is you.
Ooh, there
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, yeah. So that should be a great opportunity. Tell us more about it. Do you know more about it?
Well, I know we're going to meet later today to talk more specifics, but basically Ron just wanted to do something to help get young people involved, whether it's through volunteering, whether it's through, running for office, especially in an area like ours where the population tends to be a little on the, older side,
Yeah.
trying to get the young folks involved and give them a sense of pride, a community, to get them to stick around and stay around longer and get young people involved.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's awesome.
nice.
It's a lot of the same people that have been doing the same things for years,
Oh, yeah.
and time for
Yeah.
time for us youngsters to step up and do something. I'm not
Exactly.
including myself in that, but
Yeah.
You're a youngster.
Well,
fairly young in
and
the crew.
what a great opportunity to learn from older people.
exactly,
Exactly. And
So
we need the young and the old working side by side. Yeah.
absolutely.
Hand in hand. All right.
Speaking
anything?
of, before you go on,
Okay.
the nets are now up at the outdoor courts at the golf course. So the volunteers spent a couple of days to sweep up all of those pine needles.
Aha.
So it doesn't say that they have transitioned yet to the golf course, but the nets are now up, and that was as of March 20th.
Ah.
Outstanding.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get it up, but my computer's being excruciatingly slow today. There was a press release actually about pickleball. They have received some funding to do some renovations and improvements on the courts, both up at the golf course and at the old middle school.
Ooh,
Nice.
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 So yeah, they're gonna be doing some maintenance and fixing some stuff up. And
Well, aren't they doing some kind of a fundraiser to help fix the roof, or did that already happen
I am not
at the middle
sure.
school? I thought
I don't
they were
know.
doing some kind of a ongoing thing to patch the roof because it has leaks. But I could be wrong. I could have made that up. I'm good at making things
I
up.
can tell you what this press release says if my computer would ever load. But,
Oh, okay, well, we'll come back to
one
it.
of those days.
Anything else on today, April 8th?
Wednesday, yeah, we have today is the Sit and Fit. Did you talk about that at the Senior Center?
Nope, I leave that to you guys.
That is awesome. So 9 to 10 a.m. at the Chewelah Senior Center at 302 East Main. Come to Sit and Fit classes. Meet at the Chewelah Senior Center on Monday and Wednesday mornings. Call 509-688-5808 for details.
All right.
And it's did you hit the chill with the chamber?
She did.
I did.
Okay,
I
thank
did.
you. Thank you. Sorry,
That's it, fired up. You were trying to find stuff on your
Right.
computer.
right. I was waiting
Only
on
one of
stage.
us was listening, Sharon.
Yeah, but we have to have male and female on this radio show because
Yep.
males are just
They're
driven,
focused. Yep.
focused.
I'm
You
focused
can
on
say
watching this.
something over here and they don't hear it.
Oh,
Females
man.
can go back and forth and don't always get to the point. Yeah. But,
You know,
we
I-
need them both.
We
I
do.
get my wife a lot of times saying, "Well, we had the conversation with you in the room." I'm like, "Yeah, but were you talking to me directly?" And they're like, "No,
Right.
but we were in the room." And I'm like, "Why would I pay attention to your conversation?
Yeah, you see.
You gotta get my attention and make sure I'm looking at you."
But women, for some reason, can have all these different conversations going on at the same time.
We
Yes.
listen to everything.
I know.
Everything, yes. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday, the April 9th, and the only thing I have is movie night at the Fired Up Pizza, and I don't know if that was an ongoing thing or a one-time only thing.
No, it's an ongoing thing.
It's
He
on-
posted. Yeah. He
Oh, okay,
posted.
good.
And tonight or tomorrow night is I knew this and I can't remember what he posted.
Ah,
But yeah, very, very cool. Also today is the diaper distribution. If you go over to St. Mary of the
not
Rosary.
today, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, again, tomorrow, Thursday, the 9th, is diaper distribution. Go over to St. Mary of the Rosary between 10 and 11:30 a.m. and get some diapers. So a great service that they offer there. Anything else?
That's all I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Friday, we start the day with the Chamber of Commerce meeting out at the casino, Mysticwa, at 7 a.m. for those of you who'd like to go to that. So you have this week you have options for the Chamber.
Yeah, I love
Wednesday,
that.
today, or Friday, or both. You can go to both.
Right?
Only you two can't
I
because you have a
can't.
radio
I
show.
gotta be.
I know,
here.
and I have a meeting tomorrow, so a meeting today, so I'm gonna miss the
Oh, the chilling.
the chill with the chamber today.
Yeah, I've got grandkids coming to work for me today, and I've got a slew of things for them to do.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fun!
Yeah.
I've got some strawberry plants I need planted if anybody needs them.
You got strawberries?
Yeah, we need to get them planted.
Oh man, I didn't get my
Do-
strawberries.
I think we got plenty if you want some extras.
Ooh, maybe
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to you.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
Oh, and
I'll-
tonight, we have
Oh, oh.
something new updated from Gail. Tonight is the opening at Trails End with Margot and Gail Johnson.
Johansson. Johansson.
Johansson.
I
yeah.
didn't even try. Did I say the last name?
You said Johnson.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you for correcting. Okay, so Margot and
Is it
Gail
Ga-
Johannesson.
Isn't that Gail Johannes?
Hannison.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But very cool that it's the opening at Trails End. That's going to be neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also going to be tonight on KCHW right here at 4 p.m. for
Oh,
About
fun.
the Arts with two of them and Tim.
Okay.
So it'll be a good one. We usually do that the day before the art walk during the art talk, but this time we're doing it a week after the art walk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, moving up a
Nice.
little bit.
All right. Also on Friday is pickleball. We don't know where. You check it out. From 8:30 to 11. and it's the deadline for the facade improvement
Yes.
at the radio. So, Chuck, fill us in on that. If there's somebody that hasn't heard about this.
Right. So the radio station, we got some funding from Artswa through the Creative District to do some facade improvements out on the front of the building. Basically, the goal is to make the outside of the building match the inside. So we got a round of funding. We've got about 13. What?
Oh, I was going to tongue in cheek say, "Oh, you want it messy?"
Oh
No.
man. Wow. Yeah, that's not untrue. But yeah, so we've got some funding. We're looking for artists or builders or people to make their submissions. You can go to the Creative District website and find out some more information about some of the inspirational ideas, some of the specs for what we're kind of looking for. But as far as the design ideas, they're kind of up to you. We would like to get as much of the building covered as possible. We understand the budget isn't a huge budget, but we're trying to do what we can with what we have. And yeah. So go ahead.
So you go to the Creative District,
Yeah.
not to the radio station.
Correct. Because
And-
this is actually a project being managed collaboratively with the Creative District and,
Okay.
the radio station.
And tell me what that website name is.
It is the ChuilaCreativeDistrict.org or ChuilaCreates.org.
Okay.
And there is a page. I will get the page up in the link during the comments during the show here.
Okay.
Because I think it may take a little bit of navigating to get there.
All right. So,
But yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing. We've already got a couple submissions. Things are looking great. Talking with some other artists.
good.
Part of that's going to include that. That's not part of that because this is something we're doing outside of it. But going to be a 13-foot tall neon KCHW call letters down our tower.
Nice.
So very, very excited
Nice.
about that. And we're looking for.
Yeah, people will be able to see it.
Yeah, instead of saying it's in the alley.
Right?
Huh?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're looking for things inspired by the Northern Lights. So lighting, we want things a little outside the box. We don't want it to be, your typical mural. We want something that's gonna make people go, "Wow, that's wild."
Ah. All right.
But still stay
Oh, he wants it
respectful
tasteful?
and not gaudy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I'm
Okay.
excited to see what people come up with and what is selected.
Me
It's
too.
going to be really, really neat.
Me too. To sort of emphasize the point, we had a live informational meeting where we had quite a few people show up. But two of those people were out front and messaged or called and said, "I'm not sure if this is the right place. It just kind of looks like a big white building."
See?
And that happens
All the
all
time.
the time.
Yeah.
We do have our poster, our banner up in the window, and we've got Northern Lights tapestries up in the windows.
Yeah.
But it's such the big white building is so overwhelming that it's really hard to see.
They're like,
What's
this
happening
doesn't
here?
look like a radio station.
Okay. Then on Saturday, the only thing I have is the Chewilla Valley Lions Club pub crawl and poker. And that,
Which is going to be a fun one.
yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, you know how you try to suppress a yawn and then it erupts out and you're like,
yeah.
whoa,
And
the
then
whole
you got
world
this-
hear me yawn.
And
Yeah.
then you have this whole weird face. Your
I
face all-
totally did. I just did that on the radio, on the live feed. It's a good thing I put my hand in front of my face.
And you
'cause-
just made me yawn too.
oh, see? It's
oh,
contagious.
yeah, it's contagious. You
Yeah.
can just read about a yawn on a piece of paper and
Right?
you'll yawn.
And it'll yawn.
yeah.
You know what I do is I turn my head and I put my hand on the radio. I put my hand in my mouth, in my I put my like you're coughing. I put my head on my elbow, my elbow pit, and I yawn, and then I go.
Oh, to cover it.
to
Oh, how
pretend like
funny.
I'm coughing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so funny.
It's like,
Okay.
really? You put your hand in your mouth? How did I miss that
Put the
one?
whole thing in
So
there.
we're
Keep-
back to the Chewilla Valley Lions pub crawl, and it is at Fired Up Pizza.
It's up right here. Look.
Oh, yeah, you've got it up there.
Look
Good
at how
for
well I
you.
work. See?
Yeah.
I think it's at all the places.
Yeah, Fired Up Pizza, the General Store, the Oasis, Quartzsite Brewing, American Legion, and Sporties. And tell me how a pub crawl works.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do is you sign up. You go to one place. You sign up. You get a card.
Okay.
And you go from place to place.
What kind
and-
of card? Like a playing
Yeah,
card?
well, it's like a sheet that you fill out with your cards, right? You basically So you get a blank sheet.
Okay.
That's your quote unquote card, and you go around from place to place, and they draw an actual physical playing card, and then they will write down on your card what that card was that you drew.
Oh.
And so they're not going through decks and decks of cards.
Yeah,
handing
and
out
so
the
you're
cards.
not bringing your own card to put
Right,
in.
right.
Okay.
Ooh. And so then at the end of the night, everybody meets up at the end. Whether I don't remember exactly where the end of the night is.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't say.
It's usually
Yeah.
either at Courtside or Sporties, but they will go through those, and whoever gets the best hand throughout the night, throughout the evening, can win half of the money.
Wow.
Game,
And it
yeah.
starts at 5:00 and goes
Yep.
till 8. And so.
Very cool.
Yeah. I'm not a
they are
drinker. I'm
fun.
not a poker player.
Right,
but,
and
you know,
because the cards are written down on the sheet, you can't, switch cards with another player, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think there's any handing off your hands. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna hand this off to somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure that's a thing.
So Deborah Barbie says, Chuck, try your foot in your mouth. I think you do that enough. You don't need to try it.
Deb, I don't think I need to do that. I've been trying my whole life to take that thing out of it.
Okay, I don't have anything for Sunday. Sunday the 12th.
All right, well, we have something. Let's see. Dana says we submitted something for the Master Gardeners Saturday in Colville at the Colville campus at SCC. It would be wonderful if it could be included in the calendar in the next couple of days. So, Dana, I'm actually on part of the approval, and I have not seen it. So maybe try and enter the information again and make sure you hit the submit button. You should have gotten after submission. Your event should be up shortly. The screen will change. And if you want, you can go ahead and email me. You can email me at paula@chuilacreates.org, and I will get that up because we would love to have that on the calendar. So there is going to be a Master Gardeners workshop on Saturday in Colville at the Colville campus at SCC. What time? I will let everybody know in just a minute.
Okay, it said see more.
Nope, that was
Nope,
it.
that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Well, that's great. Great to know. And that's not very far to travel.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So then Monday, April 13th, pickleball, single deck pinnacle, 5 p.m. at the Senior Center every Monday. Brick Builders Club every Monday, 3:30 at the library. And that's Lego bricks, in case you're wondering. No, they're not building a new.
We're going to build a brick wall.
Yeah. And also, we have on Monday, the Jenkins Cougar tennis is going to Sprague, and the Jenkins Cougar softball and baseball is at Northwest Christian. So
Nice.
we're starting spring sports. Tuesday, we have the Jenkins Cougar softball and baseball home against Reardon. So they have 2 games back to back.
Nice.
And that's all I have for Monday and Tuesday. Do you have anything else for Monday and Tuesday, the 13th and 14th?
well, I just want to
I
go
do
back
not.
to Saturday and the Master Gardeners event going on at the Colville SCC branch. It starts at 9 and goes until 3:30. 14 workshops to choose from. Ooh, that sounds really
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
So, very excited about that, and we will definitely get that up on the calendar.
Okay. Good. Now I'm going into next Wednesday, the 15th. And it is I'm sorry you have to
Full
choose
day.
night. We're going to have city council at 6:30. We have Chihuahua School Board at 6:30 at the district office. We have Pechacucha at 7 at Quartzsite Brewery. We have Jenkins Cougar Track at Newport and Jenkins Cougar Tennis home against Reardon and Davenport, and Jenkins Cougar Baseball home against Lakeside. It
Oh,
is
it's a busy
choose
day.
your evening. Yeah, you
Choose
might
your
have
own
to
adventure.
divide and conquer. Some
Right.
in your family might have to go one place and some another. So-
You go to the city council meeting and take notes for me. I'm going to go to the art show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Paula, will you take notes for me? I want to go to Pechacucha.
I know, right? Yeah, good luck with that. Tell the rest of the city council.
Yeah, that probably
I can't
won't
be
work.
there.
Okay, so then other than regular things next Thursday, I don't have anything else. we'll talk about that again next Wednesday. The regulars on. Now I'm going to give some highlights for the rest of the month.
Well, wait. Remember, Thursdays are always, and we didn't talk about this before, Thursday's always Food Bank Day.
Oh,
Food Bank
yes,
is
we
open
didn't.
From 10
Yeah.
a.m. until 2 p.m. So if you're hungry, no reason to be hungry, go check out the Chewelah Food Bank.
Yeah.
They ask for basic demographic information, and then they load you up with a bunch of good food.
Nice.
So don't forget
Nice.
Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and they always accept donations.
All right.
Yes, they do. The cashier, the better.
Okay, so
I'll message her.
okay. So then I'm just going to give some highlights. Friday the 17th, Chewelah Valley Land Trust is having a film festival at the Chewelah Center for the Arts, and I imagine that starts at 7. Well, I don't know.
I've got more information here. Let's see.
I don't have it on.
Yep.
this.
So the doors open at 5 p.m. The show
Okay.
starts at 6 p.m. And of course,
6.
that's
6.
Yep. Of course,
Okay.
that's the Chewelah Center for the Arts.
Yeah. And then, does it say anything about what kinds of films that they're going to be showing? It just says World Trails Film. I don't know what.
It says the World Trails film, let's see, talks about, is an international celebration of storytelling inspired by trails, nature, and the human journey, showcasing a diverse range of films from documentaries to creative shorts. The festival highlights voices and experiences from around the world, exploring themes of adventure, conservation, culture, and connection. Through its unique global tour, the festival partners with local organizations to bring communities together for engaging screenings that inspire audiences to explore the outdoors, support trail stewardship, and reflect on the paths that shape our lives.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
you
was
go.
going to
Nice.
ask you if I could volunteer for that or if they don't ever need volunteers.
I don't know.
You don't know? How
no.
can you not know? Oh,
they
no.
they just come in and take over.
They just take over.
Whenever
Okay.
anybody rents the center, I open it up for them and they take over. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's similar to like those ski films, like the Warren Miller films.
Yeah, I
only,
would think
only
so.
for summertime stuff.
Yeah. And then we have sports, and we'll tell you about those. But then I want to highlight Saturday, April 18th again, citywide cleanup.
Yes.
And that is from 8 to noon, and volunteers are needed. It's a recycling event, and it's a cleanup event. So you can just show up.
And
Yeah.
you can bring that's going to be over at the City Hall,
Yeah.
right at 301 Clay Avenue.
Yeah.
I can't believe I almost had the City Hall address memorized.
Right?
But yes,
You're in East Clay, if it matters.
right.
That's for you to get rid of things that you want to do, but they also need volunteers to help clean up the town.
Exactly.
Gloves, brooms, and that's from 8 to noon, and they're having a barbecue afterwards. I believe it said at the top, some kind of a barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
have it
Join
up
us
here.
Saturday.
Free
uh-huh.
barbecue for helping.
Nice.
This is actually our first initiative with See My Legacy for Chewelah. So you can go and register. There should be a link here somewhere. Volunteers
On the
needed.
volunteers.
No, that
No.
didn't do it. Okay, we'll try something else here. But if you go to the city actual website, the City of Chewelah, you can go and under events, it will have the citywide cleanup, and that will take you to our See My Legacy page, and you can volunteer. So it sounds like a lot of difficult stuff. It's really not. Just go to City of Chewelah. I think it's cityofchewelah.org, right?
.org. Or is it .gov?
Nope, it's not .gov. City of Chewelah. We should know this. Yeah, cityofchewelah.org.
Yeah.
So the website is currently being updated, and they've got a new look. So right there at the top, you can say calendar. And if you click on Saturday 18th, citywide cleanup, it goes right to our citywide cleanup page, and you can
Volunteer
click on the... Oh, it's not clickable.
Huh.
Oh no.
Huh.
Well,
Well, it's
okay.
there.
It's going to be there.
Just show
We're
up.
working on it. We're
Okay.
working on it.
And that evening on Citywide Cleanup Day, the Chewelah Arts Guild is having an evening of poetry at the
Yes, and this, I
Chula Center for
love
the Arts.
this.
Thank you. My brain went
At
dead.
the Center for the Arts. We did
yeah.
this last year, and I was one of the participants, and it was such a magical evening. It was
Uh-huh.
so neat.
7 p.m., $15.
Yep, our tickets. So step into a night where words and wine share the spotlight at the Chula Center for the Arts. An evening of wine and poetry presented by the Chula Arts Guild invites you to settle into an atmosphere where stories unfold with the slow elegance of a swirling glass and language flows with effortless grace.
Ah, somebody's a writer.
Right? Jay is having fun. Experience readings from local poets and writers whose work may stir the heart, spark the imagination, or invite a quiet smile. Sip, savor, and listen as the evening becomes a gathering of verse, community, and the simple pleasure of being present. He had a lot of fun. Here, literature and libation meet, turning each moment into a celebration of artistry and connection. Oh, well done, Jay.
Very
Well,
nice.
probably he got that from the Arts Guild.
Oh, well done, Arts Guild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking that.
Well
they've
done,
got some
Gail. Well
wonderful-
done, somebody. This is awesome.
Suzanne Greep. Yeah, she's quite a writer too.
Oh, she is. She really is.
So,
So I might be participating in that as well.
oh,
Nice.
Participating in drinking a glass of wine.
yeah.
See, and I could not volunteer. I couldn't be a part of it this year. I have too much going on, and that's just one more thing. So, but I looked at my memories on Facebook, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, the evening of wine and poetry was so magic.
And so now I'm just going to highlight a few other things. On April 21st at the TED office, which is the Tri-County Economic Development Office in Colville, 986 South Main Street, they are having finding and retaining good employees. So that is for it's for everybody. Train employees, build a healthy culture, all kinds of things. There's a 12 o'clock session and a 5:30 session. So depending on your work schedule, and it says free workshop, and Tri-County office is right there when you come in to Colville, and you take the roundabout, and it's right in that parking
Yeah.
lot. You know.
I just need to go to that with a sandwich board that says "Hire me." Right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Looking for good. I'm here. I'm right here.
You know,
Look no further.
there's an art to finding a good employee, and it's
Yes, yes.
Anybody who's ever owned a business knows that sometimes a bad employee can sink your business. And
Oh, yeah,
it's kind of
yeah.
scary hiring people.
So,
Yeah.
so then I'm going to keep on rolling
Okay, okay.
here. Wednesday, April 22nd, Center for the Arts has their board meeting, and I think I forgot.
Audition.
I'll get to that, but I think I forgot the Arts Guild. They have their meeting on the third Tuesday. Did I forget that? Which is
I didn't hear it, but we can go back to it.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't see it on the.
yeah. Well, that's just Anyway, they have their board meeting on the third Tuesday of every month. Okay, here it is. April 21st, Arts Guild board meeting, 5:30, Center for the Arts. It's
There
on
we
the
go.
same day as that retaining good employees. I just didn't read down the next line. Then we have lots of sports coming up. Then April 23rd and 24th, Haha Da Vinci. And
Yes.
that is on the 23rd. She's going to be doing some classes or some demonstrations.
It's a
or whatever.
workshop. It's free.
Right, but there's one for the school. She's going to be doing one in our school, and then she's doing on
cool.
Thursday night one that's free at the Creative District.
At the Aaron Heff Memorial Building.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's from 6 to 7. And then she's doing the show Friday, April 24th, 7 p.m. at Chihuahua Center for the Arts. It's a $15 admission, and it should be good. We've gone on and looked at. She's traveled all over the world doing
All
this. And
over
she
the
was,
world.
She
Yeah.
was raised by a magician and magician and musician. They're both.
Musician. There we go.
She does both, and
Yeah.
she was raised in that environment. in both.
Musician.
Yeah, yeah. And so that should be really fun, and we're going to talk more details on that next week. But that is coming up on the April 24th.
Yeah.
April 25th, we have the Earth Day Fair, and Friends of the Chewelah Library book sale, Colville Animal Sanctuary drive-through, and Wings and Wheels cornhole tournament.
Yeah.
From 10 to 3 out at the airport. Food trucks, coffee cart, cornhole contest, classic cars, and cool planes. Free airplane rides for kids.
I'm a kid.
I'm a kid too.
Yeah, I'm wondering how old do you get to be a kid? I don't know.
A kid at heart.
Yeah.
Super exciting. I'm excited about that. He's been putting together a great event.
Yeah. And then April 27, 29, May 1st and 2nd, auditions for Shakespeare As You Like It. We'll give you more details on that coming up too, but we want you to dial in on dates is what we want to do when we're giving you the we don't want to.
Exactly. And so for those that are interested, you don't have to be an experienced thespian to audition for Shakespeare.
Yeah.
So if you have any curiosity, we have parts behind the scenes. We have parts on stage. I still don't have my the person who manages all the stuff and hands
Stage
them out.
manager?
No, I have my stage manager, the prop manager. I don't have my props
Oh, yeah,
person. If it helped for set building. So there's lots of things that you can do, and there's lots of parts in this show. So if you have any interest at all, just show up on one of the auditions date. I tried to make sure that I put 4 dates that would make it available to everybody, and I will have lines for you to read if you want to be an actor, or a sign-up sheet if you just want to be a volunteer.
Yeah,
And you always need at least 1 or 2 gophers.
Yeah, and the nice thing about Chewelah Center for the Arts and their art programs, you don't have to come prepared to audition. You can just read the lines. You can do most anything that you want to do. I mean, well, I'm thinking about, for the theater, you can do as much
definitely.
or as little as you want.
Yes.
And there are people that have asked me, do you have to go to every audition? No, you just come to one of them. The only time that's different is with stage time. They do prepare, and they have to come with a monologue and a song and everything.
Wow.
So, because it's a theater school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then coming up, of course, is the citywide yard sale, May 2nd. And there's a reggae show at the radio.
Yep,
Is that correct? That day, May 2nd?
May 2nd, yeah.
Yeah.
With Northwest Breeze.
And then in May, we've got Curious Savage. We've got Chewelah's Got Talent. We've got Valley Warriors Against Cancer. Colville Animal Sanctuary has their yearly gala. Spokane, Washington is having a organ workshop free. BYU is coming to teach you to play, not play, but, enhance your abilities on the organ.
Oh my gosh, don't forget about the farmers market. Opening day is May 8th.
May 8th,
Ooh,
Don't forget about farmers market. I'm so excited.
May 8th.
We forgot the most important thing in there. The auditions for Chewelah's Got Talent.
Oh, and
happening
yes.
May 9th and May 16th.
Yep, that was mine after Curious. And then May, I skipped right over that.
So what,
Okay, and then Chewelah's Got Talent. Red Elvis is in June. We've just got so many
what
things
is
happening.
Curious Savage? Now,
It's a
that's the play.
It's a play. Yeah, yeah.
And Savage is the last name of the woman. And she apparently is wealthy, is in a nursing home, and her stepchildren have decided that they need to...
They commit Miss Savage to a private sanatorium, hoping to declare her incompetent and steal all of her money.
Yeah.
So inside the institution, Miss Savage meets a collection of residents who have been dismissed by society as odd, broken, or unfit. Yet within this unconventional circle, she discovers honesty, compassion, and genuine humanity. As her calculating stepchildren attempt to outmaneuver her, Miss Savage proves far more perceptive than they expect. It should be a lot of fun.
So
Written by John Patrick.
If somebody kidnapped me to take my money, does that mean they would owe me money if I have a negative balance? Like, two negatives make a positive, so now you owe me money?
I don't know.
I think it's
Okay, I got just a couple more that there is a volunteer day, and this is on that busy day, April 25th. There's a Marine sergeant that lives at Loon Lake, and they're doing volunteering landscaping. He has
He's a double amputee.
and I can't. It's from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's just a couple hours in the morning. Check-in begins at 9:30, and they're going to be doing outside. It says grab your garden gloves and roll up your sleeves to help this veteran. So that
And where is it?
It's at Loon Lake, and it's on the 25th. So we'll be telling you again.
Yeah, as
Okay.
we get closer.
You know, as we get closer. But we want people to know there are options. You know, there are options.
Lots
way
of
to
lots of
help.
opportunity to help.
Yes, yes.
So there's a couple other things happening in April. April 28th and 29th that we didn't hit on is Chipper Days.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you, thank
those
you,
are,
thank
Those
you.
are big ones there.
Yeah, and you have to be a Chewelah resident to
Yeah.
use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. April, now you said April.
April 28th and 29th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's at the DPW shed, the Department of Public Works shed.
Okay.
That's down, if you follow either King Street or Main Street, all the way down as far as you, I guess as far west as you can possibly get. There's a little road that goes past through those little farms there, and the maintenance shed is at the end of that. You go there, you bring your trailer, bring your truck, just back up, and they unload it for you. They say you can bring your tree and shrub trimmings. Maximum limb size is 10 feet long by 12 inches in diameter. They ask that you please don't bring garbage, treated lumber, or lawn clippings. And you do need to bring verification of residency. So bring your ID or bring a bill or something from
A
your
utility
utilities.
bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if they know you, like, they never ask for my ID because I've lived in the same house for 50 years, you know. But
And who are you again?
yeah, that's exactly right. Okay. And for those who are interested, I didn't write this one down because I got it too late. May 2nd, they're having the Northeast Washington Mushroom Festival in Kettle Falls.
Very cool.
So, and you can learn all kinds of things, and we'll talk about that again later when it
And
gets closer.
And that's
So,
May 2nd?
May
Yeah.
2nd. Yeah.
Why, so that's the same day as our reggae show, but why do those two seem to, and for some reason,
I know, right? They seem
go
to go
together?
really well
I don't
together.
know why.
And also May 2nd is the Kimikomi art class.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Wish I had funds for this. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Learn the art of traditional Japanese kimikome. Probably
So-
am saying that wrong.
So what that is basically, I think a lot of modern artists, they take foam. It's been done with wood. You basically, you take your design and you cut it in
Yeah.
either the foam or the wood, and then you tuck fabric in
Yeah.
to create your design.
That's what
and your
I
colors.
thought this
Yeah.
owl looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful
Really
art form.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some submissions for Winterfest
Yes,
that were
wasn't
this
this
artwork.
Wasn't this one up in the art gallery?
I believe
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
I think because
Yeah,
I
the
stood
owl
there
and there
and
was a
just
raven.
looking at
Yeah.
it, trying to figure out how they did that. It was just beautiful.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. Yeah.
So an art class is going to be taught by Jenny Berry. Beginner friendly, all materials included, $75, but the class size is limited to 10 seats.
yeah.
So yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I would love to do this.
Well, do you remember when you were a kid and you took a styrofoam ball at Christmas time and you put red or green fabric and you poked it in and made a ornament?
Oh yeah. Or you take sequins and push them in with
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I did the sequins, yeah.
like
Yeah.
use all your mom's sewing needles. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and push
Yeah.
them in.
Yeah,
We
to
did-
have
we-
the, yeah.
Yeah, we did this stuff with the cloth and poked it in. You know, I think it was a Girl Scout project.
I think it was, yeah.
Then your mom
We
goes,
did
"Where's all
the-
my pins?"
Right? Or the
Yeah.
one where you put the cloves in the orange, you make the...
Oh, yeah, that one too.
What is that? Tussie? That's not a tussie mussy. What are those called?
I don't
Oh, I
know.
always hated that.
Right?
Oh,
Ugh,
cloves. Ugh.
right?
Can't stand
All
it.
right. Okay, we're really late for our break.
Yes, we are.
Oh, you should have stopped me part way.
I wasn't even. I was so busy. I was so
Yeah.
enthralled in the conversation. I didn't
We
want to
just-
leave it.
It's so exciting that we have
Right?
so much going on, and it's so varied variety. Anyway, yeah. So
It's such a varied variety of things.
Wording
yeah.
today.
so I can go one place, you can go someplace else. and there's
Yes.
things for everybody in Chewelah.
We
Kids
didn't even
things,
talk
old
about like
people
the fact that
things.
the Spotlight Gallery for the Creative District is opening. So in
Oh,
addition to
yeah.
First Thursday, right, the Spotlight Galleries are going to be open at the Huff Building as well. So
Nice.
That's the
nice.
Arts Guild and the Creative District doing
Yeah.
that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun one. If you missed out on the Recycled Art Show, it was incredible.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
window is so
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Is
had to
it
take a
still
picture.
up?
No,
I
yeah,
have-
it's still up at Bradley. I don't know when they take it down, but it was up this morning.
Oh, good.
And there was a very unique. There's a little scavenger hunt. If you go over to the window,
I
there's-
haven't found
there's-
them yet.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
some scavenger hunt ideas, but there was one item in particular, and Gail, I don't know if if she's still listening. But Gail, were your glasses ever found? They were one of the scavenger items. So if you're looking in the window and you see a pair of not sunglasses, but a pair of reading glasses, please contact them. Let them know, 'cause you get a prize. No, you don't. All right. So with that said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our break. We're going to listen to some news, thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back to talk about school sports.
Ooh.
We've got lots of stuff coming up. It is a season. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
It's 8:21.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
The Public News Service Snow Newscast for April the 8th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. President Donald Trump announced the U.S. will suspend strikes on Iran for 2 weeks, subject to Tehran ending its blockade on the Strait of Hormuz, canceling an ultimatum for Iran to surrender or face widespread destruction after last-minute diplomatic intervention that was led by Pakistan. The Guardian notes the announcement of the ceasefire agreement came less than 2 hours before Trump's self-imposed 8 p.m. Eastern Time deadline to bomb Iran's power plants and bridges, in a move that legal scholars, as well as officials from numerous countries and the Pope had warned could constitute war crimes. Meantime, some Ohio lawmakers continue to push for a state-level child tax credit. State Representative Lauren McNally first introduced the Thriving Families Tax Credit Bill in the year 2023.
Data confirms that in 2021, most families spent their federal child tax credits on everyday necessities, including groceries, utilities, housing, and clothing. Ryan Vinn, a research analyst with the Center on Poverty and Social Policy at Columbia University, says a number of states have begun looking at state-level tax credit policies to help families.
The child tax credit at the state level can serve as one really important anti-poverty tool or lever that they can pull to help mitigate some of the fallout from that federal retreat.
Altogether, 22 states and Washington, D.C. have created some version of a child tax credit, though only 15 of them are active this year. This is Nadia Ramlagan for Ohio News Connection.
This story with original reporting by Rebecca Gale for Better Lab Life and the 74. And as the state of Illinois considers measures to tighten regulations on concentrated animal feeding operations, a recent study highlights the disproportionate health and environmental impacts of meat production on vulnerable populations.
Several bills propose stricter rules on large and medium-sized CAFOs by increasing local control, expanding setback distances from residential areas, and requiring water supply reports for expansions. Data from the University of Michigan shows these facilities contribute to significantly worse air quality for surrounding communities. Assistant research scientist Demetrius Gunnaridis says people of color, rural residents, and uninsured populations make up the majority of those residing in neighboring areas.
The meat we are eating and consuming has some costs. We prove once and for all proximity to those facilities means lower air quality and health issues.
Gunnaridis says the research team has made their data set publicly available for the first time in hopes of providing systematic evidence for targeted interventions. I'm Judith Ruiz-Branch reporting.
This is Public News Service. Farmers have faced a labor shortage for decades, and an estimated 40% of workers hired are undocumented. But labor advocates warn bipartisan legislation backed by the Trump administration to update the H-2A visa program will make serious health and safety risks for farm workers even worse.
The program gives temporary work visas for seasonal foreign-born agricultural workers. University of Georgia agricultural professor Cesar Escalante says farmers can't rely on U.S.-born workers who are free to choose jobs in other sectors.
They would rather work in the non-farm sector where the pay is higher, and because working in the farm actually is not just difficult manual labor, but it's also exposed to a lot of risks, especially health risks.
The bills working their way through Congress would be much easier to pass than comprehensive immigration reform. To supply farmers with enough workers they can afford to hire legally, the measures would expand the number of H-2A workers allowed, slow wage growth, and extend visas to year-round jobs. I'm Eric Galatis.
And advocates say lawmakers in Utah's recent session took up items that addressed cost of living issues for the state's residents. Lawmakers came up short.
One of the most critical issues was housing affordability. The legislature allocated about $10 million in grants to help first-time home buyers, but limited it to new construction only. Rod Mosier, a home broker from West Jordan, says the program ended up benefiting mostly elected officials who are also developers.
So there was a lot of opportunity for the legislators to do something that would make things a little bit easier, and none of those.
Mosier, who is also a Democratic candidate for State House District 45, says lawmakers did little to solve the problem of affordable rentals and continued policies that make it profitable for investors, not home buyers, to own properties. He says Utah has a shortage of roughly 50,000 affordable rental units. I'm Mark Richardson.
Finally, advocates for Washington's cooperative preschool and parent education program have launched a campaign to save them from closure.
These programs provide affordable early childhood education and workforce development for 4,500 families across the state. But many do not meet the new framework for employment outcomes adopted by the Washington State Board for Community and Technical Colleges last year. Parent educator Dr. Jarman Leitner says a small language change in the state code could save the program without any need for additional funding.
If state law would just say parent education students can earn credits and they are considered students, then we wouldn't be having to fight for this program. We're going to continue, but we don't want to have to be faced with this situation again.
Leitner says 10 out of 13 programs across the state will shut down at the end of June without intervention. I'm Isabel Charlet.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service. Member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Welcome to 2026 Talks, where we're following our democracy in historic times.
every power plant in Iran will be out of business, burning, exploding, and never to be used again. I mean, complete demolition.
After threats of destroying, quote, an entire civilization, President Donald Trump is delaying attacks on Iran pending a ceasefire. Tehran looks willing to reopen the Strait of Hormuz during the 2-week deal and is describing the agreement as a victory. The Speaker of Iran's parliament is making veiled threats to close another waterway, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait at the mouth of the Red Sea, an important passage for oil, liquefied natural gas, wheat, rice, and fertilizer. Trump's allies still insist the war is vital to tame a global threat. In debate at the UN, Ambassador Mike Waltz cited the organization's reports of serious human rights problems there, including hiding weapons in hospitals and schools, to claims the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is recruiting children. He says Iranian leaders see regional peace as a threat to their power.
As their country suffers, they are spending millions per day to enforce an internet blackout on those same civilians and those same children they are executing for daring to protest.
Russia and China vetoed a resolution aimed at forcing Hormuz open. Although the U.S. is holding off, Israeli airstrikes are still targeting Iranian bridges and railways, which the Israeli prime minister says are used to transport weapons. Members of Congress from both parties are condemning the dramatic escalation in Trump's recent rhetoric, with some asking if he should be impeached a third time or if the president's cabinet should remove him from power as unfit through the 25th Amendment. But Republican Trump critic and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie says there's no one in the current cabinet who would stand up to him.
There's no one who can tell him no. There is no one who can tell him this is wrong, sir. In the first term, he had Rex Tillerson. He had Jim Mattis. He had Bill Barr. He had people of real substance.
Rural hospitals are downsizing or preparing to close despite a federal plan to bolster them. While the Trump administration's Rural Health Transformation Fund provides $50 billion in spending over the next decade, that pales in comparison to the nearly $140 billion in federal funding KFF projects they'll lose over the next 10 years. During the debate on the huge cuts to Medicaid in last year's megabill, administration officials touted the rural investment grants as a way to foster lasting health delivery solutions. Joan Alker with Georgetown University points out those hospitals are only going to get a small share of the grants.
The Trump administration, of their own volition in implementing this fund, have limited the amount of the fund that can go to rural hospitals to 15%.
Republican Clayton Fuller is poised to win the special election to replace former Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, but by a much narrower margin than expected. Democrat Sean Harris campaigned as a, quote, dirt road Democrat and is urging common sense Republicans in the deep red Northwest Georgia district to vote for him, despite Trump strongly endorsing Fuller. I'm Edwin J. Vieira for Pacifica Network and Public News Service. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Hey, how are you? Well, they're two different.
KCHW 102.7. We make it so easy to listen to Northern Lights Public Radio. Of course, in your car. Online through our websites at kchw.org or northernlightspublicradio.com. We're on your smartphone, too. Use the Radio Deck or TuneIn app. And now we're even on Amazon. If you've got the new Amazon Echo with the Alexa app, just say, Alexa, play KCHW, and boom, you're there. We're mixing it up. Old school radio or new modern technology. It's always KCHW 102.7.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. Pakistan's Prime Minister says Islamabad will host delegations from the US and Iran later.
To an immediate ceasefire in all theaters, including Lebanon and elsewhere, effective immediately.
Right?
Nobody noticed that at all.
Nobody noticed that at all.
Chuck is having a day. In case you haven't figured it out, he does not know what's going on around here.
Oh, wow.
He's
Sharon.
got his
That was a
fingers
lot.
on everything. He does
Yes.
know what's going on.
Well, he's not listening to us.
Oh, and now I'm listening to you, and I'm not hitting my back.
See? What am I telling you?
So we ran an extra news story in there. Apparently, someone has changed my my morning show stuff. Usually, there's one news story in there, and I just let it play because that's what I do. And played an extra news story. Almost went into a third news story. So
right,
we had an extra long break there. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. Right here, this is myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host, Miss Sharon Ludwig, and Paula Randall. Pardon me if I have trouble with the S at the end of co-hosts. It's easier to say co-hosts.
Right?
Well,
I have a hard time with that.
And as we went to break, Chuck said we were going to talk about the school sports. And I did mention those as we were going through the dailies.
You
but
did.
we're going to highlight some of
Yeah,
them.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So Cougar baseball, and amazingly, it's been going on since the 17th of March.
Wow.
Where have I been?
That's incredible. I mean, were they playing games out in the cold?
Well,
Or
it
even-
says
Yeah.
the JV played on that day at home.
Yeah.
And then they had an away game on the 21st. And so, here it is, March. Now, they have a little break here because of spring break. So on the 4th, they had an away game, and they don't have another game until the 13th at Northwest Christian away, the baseball. But they are in full swing, and the baseball will only be going until
May 13th.
yeah.
That's one. I thought
Wow.
baseball
And
was
that's-
a summertime sport.
Well, it is, but this is school.
Right.
You don't have school sports in the summer.
yeah,
You have
we did growing up.
Yeah, it's a different kind of league here.
Yeah.
They have summer league. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have T-ball, they have Little League, and then they have the high school summer league. And in the summer league ones, we have people, Chewelah has people coming from Northport and Colville. They come and join our summer league baseball.
Nice.
Okay.
They are on our summer league team. Yeah. And softball, I don't know if Gino's on there or not, if he could tell us how they're doing. But if you want to know how they're doing, you read The Independent, and he's writing stories about all the summer sports, or all the spring sports. We have softball that plays usually, not always, but usually the same places the baseball's playing. So they can conserve buses and transportation.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Pack them all in one bus. If you
Yeah,
got kids.
I don't know if they pack them in one bus or take two, but they do. Track is on, and it only goes through the end of May, because in the state tournament's the end of May. So with the track meets, we only have two home ones. So on the 22nd of April, we have a home meet against 5 different schools, Freeman, Kettle Falls, St. George, Newport, and Liberty. And then not until the
May 8th.
May 8th do we have a co-ed rally here at home. Relay. Yeah, here at home.
A relay rally.
Yeah, good thing you can read that over there, because it's kind of dark over here. Anyway, yeah. And Gino does this Remember When column for the newspaper, and one of the articles was my son, our son David, took some thing at one of these at Pasco. I think it was like first place or something in the
At
discus.
state or something? Or?
Yeah, it was at
She says
state.
it so casually. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know if it was state, but it was somewhere. It was great. So, anyway.
I hope he's listening going, Mom!
Yeah. He doesn't like me to talk about him. He doesn't like me to tell anybody that he just got his doctorate in education. Okay,
Ooh,
we don't
congratulations.
Casually dropping
That's
that out
cool.
He said, so we have 2 doctors in the family now. Neither one of them
Doctor?
can practice medicine.
Oh, how funny.
Doctor.
Doctor.
I guess
That's how Thanksgiving goes at Sharon's house. Doctor.
They both live far away, one in Germany and one in Utah, so they're not any good to us, except they call often.
Oh.
I mean, as far as like medical or anything like that, they're not medical doctors. Oh, one's a research doctor and one's a educator. Okay, so
the standards are high in the Ludwig family.
Right.
Oh, they're just doctors. It's not a big deal.
Oh, you are a doctor, but you don't live here? You're no
Oh,
good to us.
forget about it.
yeah.
Forget about it.
we have a couple of masters too in the family, but
Master, doctor, master, doctor.
I'm just kidding, Sharon. Everybody that knows you knows how important your family is, how much
Yeah,
you love them.
totally.
exactly. So, and tennis goes through the end of May too. The state tournament's May 23rd, and from what I understand, we've got some good tennis players again. It's a
Yeah, we
small
do.
team, but we've got some good ones. The Sahota girl, one of them graduated, and the other one is still playing. And they, all you got to do is stop by Heiko and ask how they're doing, and they'll tell you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's great because it's their girls. So, spring sports are on the way. Now, if it rains, I suggest you go to the school site Chewelah schools and double check the schedule or or if it hasn't been updated and you're going to go to an away game, if you're going to go to watch a student, I suggest you contact that student to find out if the really game is going. Because in the spring, things can be changed and canceled with the spring sports.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the conditions of the field. Around here, like over on the coast where it rains a lot, they prepare their fields. They have fields that take the water and drain quickly. We have fields that become swamps.
That absorb the water and become more challenging.
Yeah, they become sponges and they just go, and so to not ruin your fields, they sometimes have to cancel games or move them to another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question. If baseball starts so early and actually ends before the end of the school year, and again, I've always thought of baseball as like, a full summertime sport.
Yeah.
And it was when I was a kid through our schools. Does that mean football season doesn't start until the first of the school year?
Yeah.
Or do they start during the summer?
They, with the fall sports, I believe they start like 2 weeks before school starts for rehearsals, not rehearsals.
Practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
I'm too theater oriented here. But because they have to have WIAA rules, that's Washington, athletic rules, says they have to have so many practices in. I think it's 12, but I'm not sure, before they can play a game. So they start a couple weeks before because that would be 10 practices, and then they try to have their first football game like the first week or so of school.
Gotcha.
Because then they can have enough practices.
Because I know when I played football, we started like a summer training camp in June, and then July we started 2-a-days where we do 2 practices a day for like 3 solid weeks.
Oh yeah,
and then we started playing games in August, and by the time the school started, we were 3 games in.
Yeah, not around here, but they
of course,
have.
that was Alaska. You couldn't really play into the fall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we had to have the season done by the end of September.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Our season ended a little earlier than most did.
Right. And I know that they have gone to football camps. I know my son went to one at Eastern, to a week-long football camp. I don't know if they still do that, but they have done. And a lot of individual sports kids do individual camps. But some of those can be really expensive.
Yeah, they can.
$300 to $500 a week. That's pretty expensive for.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are we streaming?
Oh yeah.
Well,
like with an image and everything?
Oh,
yeah, we don't have
what?
an image,
There
but
we
I
go.
see the
'Cause
games.
I forgot to switch the camera over.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Well, it's still
very
not-
cool. You know what today is?
What is today?
Today is National Empanada Day.
I was just going to say that.
Ooh. Yeah, those are good too.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can make all kinds of empanadas. You can make savory, sweet. I do like a nice caramel apple empanada. I'm talking to you, Taco Bell, who no longer has those on your menu. Bring them back.
You are so funny.
Bring them back.
As if they're listening to you.
I know.
I know, right?
I want to start a revolt. Bring back the caramel apple
Okay,
empanadas.
so for those of you out there that don't know what an empanada is,
Oh, here, let me pull that up. All right.
explain that to us, what
All
it
right.
is.
We're going to go into detail because
Yeah,
we haven't
totally.
talked about food yet today.
Right? So each year on April 8th, National Empanada Day recognizes a delicious pastry that comes in several different forms. The name empanada comes from Galician. How would you say that, Sharon?
I would not.
Where is the Doctor of Education at this moment?
I'm going to go with Galician.
Galician?
Galician.
All right. Portuguese and Spanish verb empandar. There we go. Meaning to wrap or coat in bread. Empanadas are made by folding the dough or bread around a seasoned stuffing. The stuffed dough is then baked or fried. Very much like hand pies, these delicious pastries offer a variety of choices. You can make your empanadas with meat, cheese, vegetables, or fruit fillings. However, they may be made with other ingredients too. So what is an other ingredient that is not meat, cheese, vegetables, or fruit?
I like having a savory empanada as the main course and then a sweet empanada for dessert.
Right? So they say starting in the southern and southwestern United States, an empanada is called a Creole empanada where it becomes a savory meal. There they fill half-circle flaky crust with seasoned pork, beef, or chicken and cheese. and then head to the southeastern side of the country, and empanadas transform, a little more on the sweeter side. They fill the pastries with fresh or reconstituted dry fruit. Some choices include apples, apricots, peaches, or sweet potatoes. Once fried, the pies have a crispy outer shell with piping hot fruit inside. So I pulled up some empanada.
We just called them
trivia.
meat pies at our house.
Oops.
We make them.
Yeah?
Yeah, just call them meat pies.
Were they the best meat pies in London?
No, but you'd have the crust and you fill it with this hamburger and gravy and vegetables and fold it over and bake
I haven't eaten
'em.
breakfast yet. Now that sounds very good. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, my stomach's like, yes, I could have a breakfast empanada. Yes, I can.
That sounds
Yes, I
good.
can.
Yeah.
Do you know the roots of the empanada? Is it
No.
India, Colombia, Mexico, or the Middle East?
Well, I don't know, but I know in the United States they probably didn't get it from those, but early miners would make meat
The
pies.
hand pies, yes.
The hand pies.
Because
and
they would last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they could take them in their pocket
Mhm.
or, wrap them in a cloth and take them into the mines.
I remember hearing about that when I was watching the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love that show, but I don't have Netflix anymore, so I'm suffering without it.
Oh,
I know. See, exactly.
I'm gonna go with Colombia.
Right? It says in Middle East.
Middle East.
It
wow.
says, although highly debatable, most foodies actually trace back the origins of the empanada to the Middle East because of their early culinary influence in Spain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, my my best friend growing up, he was oh my gosh, one of the Slavic countries his family was from. They make the pasties. Have you ever heard of a pasty? It's basically like an empanada with flavor and moisture removed.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, they're
Flavor
terrible. They're
and
awful.
moisture removed. That sounds terrible.
We'd go over to his house and he'd be like, "Oh, my mom's making pasties today," and they
Run
were
away, run away.
They were awful.
Oh
Just
my
awful.
gosh.
I hate them. I know I've had some that were decent, but
I
not,
hope he's not listening.
Right?
But not my. He's not listening. But not my friend's mom. Sorry, Kaz. You're.
We have a
those
question from
pasties
one
were
of our
terrible.
listeners. It's a cute, curly-haired, blue-eyed listener. Who could it possibly be? Right?
Well, Bridget
Sorry,
shaved
I'm
his
teasing.
head.
I'm teasing my husband. All right, so he is asking, can we have a new Mexican restaurant question? Sure. What's your question? And while you type that, I'm going to go to the next question on our.
Is he stating? Is
we
he stating that was a question?
Yeah, and we also have Gail said that the window is
the window installation
will be up through the
Yeah.
end of April, so that's good
Nice.
to know.
You can see it
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Well, I've heard rumors that we are getting a Mexican restaurant. Is that what his question is?
I don't know.
That is true. So there is a
It
new
is?
a Mexican restaurant that purchased the building. From
Yes,
the
and we're
building
going to
the
go right
restaurant
where
was
the
in.
other one was, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
they've been-
excited.
They've been in there diligently working away trying to get that place up and running.
Wow.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
And do they have an open date?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh.
I could go and apply to be a waitress, but I'm a really terrible waitress, so I'm not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go apply.
I'd drop food and forget what
Oh,
you had.
right?
Yeah.
I'm so bad. Like when I was a waitress, people used to leave their tips under the glass of water upside down on the plate.
Oh man.
I had people like, "Oh, honey, you just weren't trained properly at all." I mean,
So
I was a really bad waitress.
I was pretty. I used to bartend and wait tables and stuff when I was in my early 20s, and I did okay. But one time I was working for this national chain, right? It's sort of a higher end chain of hotels, and the owners of the national, I'm going to say the national Marriott chain came in for lunch when I was waiting on them.
Oh no!
And I was so nervous. I got every single thing in their order wrong multiple times.
Oh no!
And they were just sitting there shaking their head at me, and they're like, "Who hired you?"
Did you have a job at the end of the day?
I did. I
Oh
did.
my
but I was-
gosh.
and I normally did okay. I was so nervous. I couldn't get anything right.
Well, what's so funny is that my sisters, right, they were dancers and actresses, and they are the people who would wait tables at those high-end restaurants where you don't write anything down.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And open up the wine at the table. And I mean, so I had high expectations of being a fabulous waitress. It was in my blood. My sisters had set the stage. Oh, I was so bad. I was so bad. It was bad. That is not my calling. You know, I'm very friendly. I like people. The cooks would go, usually you have that discreet ding that you hear. When it was my turn to go pick up the food, there would be the ding, and then there would be the ding, 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 ding.
Come get your food. It's getting cold. We have to refire this meal.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
And that is an art. You know, we
It
need
is an art.
we need good
Tip
waitresses.
your wait people.
Yeah, I lived with my aunt and uncle when I went to college, and she was a waitress at downtown Spokane at a really high-end restaurant across from the Ridpath Hotel. And at that time, that was in the 60s, and she would come home easily making $100 in tips every night.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's when dinners were $4 and $5, you know, or $3. You know, so
you know what's hysterical is as a waitress, you have the government automatically assumes you're going to make a minimum amount in tips. And you have to include it in your income.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, so I was working at Denny's in Skagit Valley. I mean, you know, nobody was paying anything because I was really bad. And so when I was doing my taxes, they were assuming that I had made so much, and I was fighting with the IRS. I'm like, no, really, I can have depositions telling you I did not make this. You know, you're making me pay to be a waitress here. I did not make this.
I didn't make the minimum.
I did not.
Well, you know, it's something to be said when the best tippers are always other servers.
Yes.
Oh, yes. When I'm out with one daughter who used to work at Sporty's, she makes sure I tip very well because she knows what it's like to be on the other side.
Yeah. Or you find the people who have waited tables, you know, we'll bust the table for the wait person, you know, so it's like, okay, I'm done. Here's my napkin. Here's my silverware. Here, I'm done with this. Let me pile everything on the plate. You know, let me make it easier for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thankless job, and it's a lot harder than people think.
Oh, it's so hard.
And
there's nothing like a beautiful meal with a good server where the empty plates are removed before you have to ask, and you have an open space, or the food is brought to. You're supposed to serve on the right and remove on the left. You know, all the little things. Your water's never empty unless you want it to be. There's a lot. It's a science and it's an art for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ask before you refill my coffee.
Yeah, and water. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it just shows that all types of jobs are needed.
Yeah.
You know, we're not all, although a lot of servers are working their way through college, you know, but we're not all needing to go to college to make a living. Yeah.
So we do have a couple more days on the National Day calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, so today is also National Zoo Lovers Day.
Yes, and I brought up some zoo trivia.
Oh, good. Oh,
so go ahead.
Are you going to do trivia? Do I get to compete?
Okay. Yes, here it is. This is from
I won't look really.
Okay.
This is from the Central Park Zoo Zookeeper Quiz. If you think you're smarter than a zookeeper, here we go. Okay. First question. If you've ever watched a snow leopard, you've probably seen it running and jumping between rocks. Do you know just how far these big cats can jump? Is it 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, or 20 feet?
20 feet.
I was thinking in my head 18 feet, so I'm going to go with 15.
Okay, so, all right. I'm going to do that because you're looking.
Well,
ooh, Sharon was right. 20 feet. 20 feet, right? Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh, next. Here we go.
I've thought of jumping over cars or something.
Right? True or false? Aldabra tortoises are thought to live for 200 years or more.
I don't know about that brand, but there are tortoises that they have lived that long. So I say true.
I'm going to say true.
All right, let's see if you
200
guys
years
are correct.
young, dude.
That is correct. Besides their impressively large size, these tortoises can live for 200 years or more. And Katie Darling online said I'd be a great hostess. Thank you, Katie.
Oh.
They tried that at one restaurant. Let's just say I am a great supporter of restaurants. I probably should not be anywhere working.
That's fair.
When the general store opened and I thought they were going to be like a store, I sent them a resume with like my picture, and I'm like, oh, I love talking to people and I can, help them direct and cool things. Retail is one thing, but yeah, restaurants, no. I was a bad hostess as well.
It's nice to know our limits, isn't it?
Yes.
I can't do retail. I die. I can't handle it.
I like helping people. So retail, I'm okay. But there's something about being in a restaurant where I don't get that. You get a groove. Right?
It has to be perfect.
Yeah, you have to get that groove, and I just never get that groove.
See, I've worked retail jobs. For me, it's the dealing with the people is fine. It's like the stocking the shelves and inventory. And
I love that.
That to me is just.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun to me.
You have to be too organized for that. I can't do it.
Yeah, I love that. No problem. All right, so next zoo question. One of these things is not like the others. Which characteristic...
You can't say that without singing it.
I know. One of these things is not like the others.
There you go.
Which characteristic below is unique to sea lions and not seals? Now, my sister would know these. Okay. Flippers used for swimming, blubber to keep warm, ear flaps on the sides of the head, or eat lots and lots of fish.
Okay, and we're
Which
talking...
of these things is not like the others? Which characteristic is unique to sea lions?
But not seals.
Oh, and not seals.
Blubber. Seals are generally thinner, aren't they?
I don't know. Not going to help.
I think they all eat fish. I'll go with blubber. I don't know. I think it's ear flaps, but I don't know for sure.
Right, so let's do blubber. Oh, good job. Oh, nope, that was wrong.
Oh, and I got it. Ear flaps.
Yes.
Wow.
Ear flaps on the side of the head. Harbor seals don't have ear flaps, but both sea lions and harbor seals are streamlined in the water.
Harbor seals, also known as water puppies.
Oh.
Because they're just adorable, like little puppies. I love them.
Oh my gosh, they can be aggressive. So in Monterey, where my sister lives, right, when the sea lions go up on the boat docks, right, and they converge, and so you just hear this cacophony, all the way up the mountain, all the way up the bay.
Wow.
It's really fun. And when Daniel and I first met, I would make those sounds, just as a joke, because it's something I had grown up with. And until we went to Monterey and he met my family, he finally was like, "Oh, you've been doing a harbor seal this whole time."
That's how you
my
laugh.
God, what did you think I was doing? You're driving on long road trips. You've got to have a spontaneous, oh.
I just thought that's how you laughed. I didn't know.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Giraffes have long necks and long gestation periods. Oh, I didn't know this. How many months does it take for a baby giraffe to be born?
13.
Is it 5 months, 12 months, 15 months, or 36 months?
12.
Well, long gestation period. I don't know.
I say 36.
Okay, so
36 is wild.
That's
it's probably
long.
2 years, which would be 24, but
15 months.
15
so you
months.
were right. You were
Yeah.
closer.
Wow, he's got 1 point and I've got 3.
Wow, you're stomping me.
The 15-month gestation period for giraffes is on the longer end in the animal kingdom. Wow.
That's wild. Wait, so do you know? So compared to a human, how many vertebrae do giraffes have?
Oh, that's a good question.
I
don't know.
know.
What, like 58?
So here's an interesting thing. All vertebrates with necks have the same amount of vertebrae in their neck.
Oh.
Giraffes' vertebrae are just larger. So humans have the same number of vertebrae in our neck as a giraffe.
So how many vertebrae do we have, Chuck?
I have absolutely no idea. I just know it's the same.
I'm going to have to look that one up later.
I
Okay.
can tell he's not a doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
I'm going to go with 12 just because that's my answer today.
Well, so here's another question about what would this be a high desert animal. Forget a cheetah. Pronghorns are some of the fastest animals in North America. How fast do you think they can run?
Now, pronghorn the picture shows it looks like a deer, but it's got this, it's not quite like a deer, but it looks like a deer.
It's kind of like in the deer family,
Deer,
I bet.
antelope type thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how fast do you think they can run?
30 miles an hour.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 75.
Okay, it says 10, 30, 40, 50 plus. So you're in the
50 plus.
75.
All right.
50
So
plus.
let's go with Sharon. You said 30?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Oh, Chuck was right.
Whoa, 50 plus.
Yes.
Wow.
Go, Chuck. They're not quite as fast as cheetahs, but pronghorns aren't slowpokes. They can run 50 miles per hour or more.
Well,
Wow.
I do know because I am a little bit of a nerd that I do believe cheetahs can run up to about 70 miles an hour.
Right. I thought it was like 55, 60 is what I had in my head. And they're faster. So, yeah, very interesting.
And I did find out giraffes have 7 vertebrae. Well, we all have 7 vertebrae in our necks.
Okay.
Huh.
There we go. They're just really big, you said?
But
Well, I'm
theirs
not crazy about
but theirs
this
are
one.
massive.
Okay.
All right.
I have to get this off the screen because Sharon doesn't like snakes.
I do not.
All right, true or false? Emerald tree boas are born green.
I'm going to go with false.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so both
and
of you-
actually, that snake is not so bad on the screen because he doesn't really look real. He looks like a cartoon snake.
No, it's a real
Because
snake.
I know, but
isn't
he's
that neat?
green and you
Yeah,
know.
it's got these white thingies in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I also just looked up, according to the Googles, the cheetah max speed, 70 miles an hour.
Huh.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it says they're born red and yellow at birth. Huh. Well.
Well?
Well,
Right.
well.
So.
Oh, and Daniel says we have the same count as dogs and cats as well.
Yep.
Oh.
So if you want to look up a snake that is the least scary looking snake possible, look up the Arabian sand boa. So the Arabian sand boa, it looks like a badly drawn cartoon
Sand,
snake.
not fanned.
Sand.
Sand.
Oh,
like
sand. Okay,
Sand
see, this
boa.
I can't hear. All right.
Like S-A-N-D.
And they are they don't look real. They look like a cartoon. They actually look like a really badly drawn child's image of a snake.
Oh no!
They have two eyes on the top of their head, and they're about the derpiest looking thing in the animal kingdom.
Well, they do look pretty bad.
So if you ever
How funny!
if snakes scare you, just look up the Arabian sand boa.
It
and
is.
You will
It
no
does
longer
look
be afraid of
derpy. That
snakes.
is the best description. That's the best adjective. It's derpy.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny!
All right.
Do we have time for more? Or are we done?
We're done.
We're out of time today.
We are out of time.
We'll leave it at the Arabian sand boa.
Yeah, I don't think we can. That's kind of hard to miss. Everybody needs to look up the Arabian sand boa.
Oh, poor thing.
They're so goofy looking. Sharon feels bad for him.
Yeah.
It's just
But I want to know one thing.
Okay.
Down
What's that?
here, it says, are they harmless?
All right, let's see here before we go. It's a small, harmless snake. Only Boyd found, that's a typo, only found in the Arabian Peninsula. It is nocturnal, lives mostly under the desert sand. Eyes are positioned on the top of the head rather than the sides. It allows the snake to see while the body remains buried in the sand. So you really
Ooh.
do see just these two bug
Right
eyes
there.
just sticking out of the sand with
Good.
the mouth and snout.
Oh, my.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here for today. You can join us right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Northern Beat with Craig McQueen. Then we're going to stick around with the McQueen family from 8 to 10 for Dirt Road Blues with his dad, Dirt Road Doug McQueen. Then from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., we have Planetary Radio, Sea Change Radio, Echo Shock, Total, and Earth Date. Don't forget, also 4 p.m. today, we have About the Arts with myself, Tim, and Gail Johannes, and I'm drawing a blank. I should know this. But I don't have it written down in front of me. I do. I'm gonna skip on from there. Tomorrow morning for the KCHW morning show.
He's looking at Sharon and we have him.
Right.
We're like, I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I know who's going to be on, but I had it in my head a second ago. So then you join us tomorrow morning on the KCHW morning show with myself, Gina Greenwood. Craig might be stopping by for a special guest appearance, and our special guest, Jimmy from Amplified Wax Recording Studio, is going to be on with us tomorrow, talking about stuff they've got going on. So we
Very
hope you guys
cool.
all out there all have a great day. It's going to be a nice one today. We got some pretty decent weather all week. So get out there, enjoy it.
And go out and be part of Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. We've
Yep.
got so much going on. There's something for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, have a great day, everybody out there. Thank you for listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Oh, I gotta get the right thing here. There we go.
I'm waiting for the music.
I know, silent. Oh, here we go.
It's 9:04.
Your KCHW morning show made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center.